Ready to give your living room a dash of autumn charm? Fall mantle decor makes it easy to bring cozy warmth and festive style into your home. Even small changes like pumpkins, candles, or garlands can make your fireplace the star of the season. Do you want a classic look or something a bit quirky? Whether your taste runs rustic, modern, or playful, there's a simple idea here for every home. Grab your favorite mug, peek at these tips, and watch your mantle go from plain to showstopper. Stacking mini white pumpkins with eucalyptus sprigs brings a calm, refreshing touch to any mantle. The soft green from eucalyptus pairs beautifully with pale pumpkins, creating a look that's simple yet stylish. No more orange overload. This pairing keeps things modern and inviting, perfect for those who like subtle seasonal changes. Arranging these elements is painless. Place pumpkins in clusters, tuck eucalyptus between, and step back. The best part, both items last for weeks. If you're tired of loud holiday colors, this combo delivers a peaceful autumn feel without overwhelming your space or clashing with your existing decor. Imagine a vintage mirror as your mantle's star, reflecting flickers from clustered autumn-scented candles. Surround it with garlands of faux maple leaves, berry sprigs, and pine cones for color and texture. This combination amplifies natural light and draws guests' eyes, creating a cozy, nostalgic atmosphere with minimal effort. While genuine antique mirrors add character, they may show wear or clouding. Don't let that stop you. Embrace imperfections. They tell stories. Consider LED candles for safety, especially with kids or pets. Add small pumpkins or brass candle holders to break up the symmetry and keep the display feeling fresh, not fussy. Consider pairing bunches of dried wheat and pampas grass in loose, off-center arrangements across your mantle. The irregular placement draws the eye and feels intentionally relaxed. Copper lanterns add warmth and a subtle shine, balancing the natural textures with a hint of sophistication. Who said symmetry is always better? This mix stands out for its low maintenance and long-lasting appeal. Dried botanicals don't wilt, so you can forget daily upkeep. However, be aware, pampas grass sheds. A quick spray of hairspray tames the fluff. Guests will wonder where you found such a fresh, modern look with so little effort. Rustic wooden beads draped across your mantle bring instant warmth. These simple accents add texture and draw the eye. Pair them with cozy plaid throws folded nearby. The beads and throws together evoke that cabin-in-the-woods feeling, perfect for chilly evenings when you want comfort without fuss. This combination is budget-friendly and easy to switch out. Wooden beads last for years, while plaid throws are functional as well as decorative. Want to switch things up? Swap out throw colors or bead lengths. It's proof that style doesn't require a big wallet or complicated steps. Soft creams, blush, and sage green pumpkins bring a gentle touch to autumn mantles. This subtle color palette offers calm instead of chaos. Why settle for orange overload when these soothing hues create a modern, welcoming vibe? Mix textures, velvet, ceramic, and knit for added interest without overwhelming the senses. Arranging these pumpkins in staggered clusters keeps the mantle visually appealing. Try adding eucalyptus sprigs or dried florals between them for an organic feel. While monochrome palettes might seem plain to some, careful placement and varied materials prevent the look from falling flat. Sometimes, less really is more. Pumpkins with silly faces or quirky paint jobs can breathe life into any fall mantle. Toss in a few felt bats, and suddenly your space feels spirited, not spooky. Kids love helping with these crafts. Let them choose pumpkin designs or arrange the bats for a dash of chaos. Don't forget a bold trick-or-treat banner. It's simple, but it draws the eye and sets a festive mood. For best results, use vibrant colors or glittery letters. Skip drab hues. Halloween doesn't mean dreary. If you don't want to buy, cut letters from cardboard and let creativity take the wheel. Stringing an autumn leaf garland down each side of your mantle adds instant warmth. The vivid reds, oranges, and golds liven up even a dull room. Pairing them with twinkling fairy lights creates a cozy glow that draws people in. It's like crafting your own miniature forest indoors. Setting this up is easier than you think. Use removable hooks to keep the garland in place without damaging paint. Layer in fairy lights for a subtle shimmer. Just avoid overloading outlets. Safety comes first. This simple setup delivers maximum impact with minimal fuss, making your mantle the star of fall gatherings. Stacked books topped with handwritten gratitude notes bring warmth and charm to your fall mantle. Slip notes between sprigs of orange mums or eucalyptus. Guests notice the effort, and the display sparks conversation. A pile of paperbacks or vintage hardcovers works, no need for perfection. The personal touch makes all the difference. While this setup looks inviting, dust can collect quickly. Stay on top of it with a soft cloth. Swapping out the notes weekly keeps things fresh. Worried about your handwriting? Print short messages instead. The idea is simple. Let your mantle tell a thankful story, one note at a time. Soft amber glass vases lend a cozy glow to any mantle, catching the late afternoon sun and scattering warmth around the room. Filled with goldenrod and berry branches, they invite autumn indoors. This simple combination brings natural texture and invites conversation. Who knew such understated pieces could spark so much charm? For best effect, use vases in different sizes. Place them at intervals, letting the goldenrod and berries spill a bit over the rim. This isn't about symmetry. Nature rarely is. Just be mindful. Overstuffing can look forced. Less is often more, especially with bold colors and striking glass. Chunky knit pumpkins and felt acorns instantly bring warmth and a playful vibe to your mantle. Their soft, squishy shapes invite touch, creating a cozy spot that whispers autumn comfort. These pieces aren't just cute, they add depth and break up the usual hard lines of traditional seasonal decor. Mixing textures like wool, yarn, and felt keeps things interesting. You can group pumpkins in different sizes or scatter felt acorns along a garland. Want a quick switch from summer? This approach takes minutes and needs no special skills. The only hitch, kids and pets might think they're new toys. Modern farmhouse style thrives on contrast. Black candlesticks bring visual interest, while white pumpkins add a crisp, clean touch. Greenery softens the look, making the display feel inviting rather than cold. Try eucalyptus. It stays fresh longer than most fall leaves and fits seamlessly with both real and faux pumpkins. Mixing matte metal with natural textures keeps the vibe warm, never sterile. Be careful not to crowd your mantle. Negative space highlights each piece. If your room already has bold accents, stick to just a pair of candlesticks and one pumpkin for balance. Sometimes, less really is more. Nothing says autumn quite like a rustic harvest sign perched atop your mantle. Pair it with vibrant orange mums for an instant pop of color. These flowers are hardy, affordable, and practically scream fall. Tuck woven baskets filled with pine cones nearby, natural, budget-friendly, and surprisingly elegant. This arrangement is low maintenance and easy to assemble, even if you lack a green thumb. However, mums require regular watering, and pine cones might scatter if kids or pets get curious. Still, the combination captures the warmth of the season and feels inviting for family and guests alike. Imagine a stone mantle dressed in deep, moody tones. Layer burnt orange leaves along the surface for instant warmth. No expensive floral centerpiece required. Add varying heights of pillar candles to play with shadows. Softly flickering light brings out the richness of the leaves, making your room feel cozy and inviting. Not every home has a picture-perfect fireplace, but don't let that stop you. Even a faux mantle or shelf can handle this style. Cluster the candles for impact. Tuck in a few pine cones or acorns for texture. It's simple, striking, and doesn't look like every other Pinterest board. Consider using a pumpkin patch theme for your fall mantle. Place clusters of small pumpkins at varying heights, adding mini hay bales for that farm-fresh look. Drape a burlap banner above the display. This setup is easy, affordable, and brings instant warmth, but watch out, it can get dusty fast. Adding a few faux leaves or acorns can boost the charm without much effort. Swap in battery-operated fairy lights for a gentle glow at night. If you have kids, let them help arrange the pumpkins. It's a simple way to make everyone feel involved and keep the mood lighthearted. Oversized art prints command attention, instantly setting the mood for your mantle. Placing dried sunflower bouquets on either side frames the piece, adding warmth and visual balance. The sunflower's rustic charm pairs well with bold prints, making the arrangement both inviting and a conversation starter. This look isn't just about style. Dried sunflowers last for months and require no maintenance, unlike fresh arrangements. However, oversized prints can be tricky if you have a small mantle. Measure first to avoid a cluttered feel. Try mixing in small pumpkins or candles for extra autumn flavor. Metallic pumpkins instantly catch the eye, adding a dash of shine and modern flair to your mantle. Mix gold, copper, or silver pumpkins with matte candles for contrast. This combination breaks up the monotony of classic fall colors and brings a fresh, unexpected look to your seasonal setup. Pair those pumpkins with geometric lanterns. Their clean lines create balance against the softness of autumn leaves or wood accents. Try placing lanterns at varying heights for extra depth. Don't fret if your fireplace is traditional. This mix bridges old and new, making your space feel current but still welcoming. An all-white mantle with porcelain pumpkins and magnolia leaves can quietly command attention. The porcelain pumpkins add a gentle sheen, catching soft autumn light. Magnolia leaves, whether fresh or faux, bring subtle texture and a hint of nature. This calm color palette works well in both modern and classic spaces. Some might worry that white decor feels cold or bland. That isn't always true. Mix glossy and matte finishes and layer different shapes for interest. Try grouping pumpkins in odd numbers for a natural look. A few gold accents or a cozy knit throw nearby can warm up the scene instantly. Taper candles in antique brass holders bring instant charm to any fall mantle. Their soft glow reflects off the warm metal, creating a cozy vibe. Toss a handful of real or faux maple leaves nearby. It's simple, but the contrast between elegant brass and rustic leaves works every time. This setup is budget-friendly and adaptable. Brass holders pop at thrift stores, and leaves can come from your backyard. One drawback? Open flames need watching, so opt for flameless tapers if kids or pets roam. Still, this look signals autumn louder than a pumpkin spice latte. Soft pastel pumpkins offer a fresh twist on autumn style, ditching the usual oranges for blush, mint, and ivory. Placing these on your mantle instantly lightens the mood. Want a dreamy finish? Velvet ribbon garlands add a plush touch. They catch the light and bring a soft elegance. Some may say pastels don't belong in fall, but why stick to tradition? Mixing gentle colors with luxe textures creates a calm, inviting spot. Just drape ribbons loosely and scatter pumpkins in clusters. If you're after cozy without clutter, this approach wins on both style and simplicity. Think about adding real moss to your mantle for a woodland effect. Layer it with wooden mushrooms and squirrel figurines to create a storybook scene. These elements bring nature indoors, making your living space feel warm and inviting. Who wouldn't want a bit of forest magic at home? While this approach feels homey and playful, too many figurines can look cluttered fast. Stick to a few standout pieces and let the textures, soft moss, rough bark, smooth wood, do the heavy lifting. You'll achieve a cozy, natural style without overwhelming your mantle. Plaid fabric pumpkins bring a cozy, homespun feeling to your mantle. Pair them with twine bows for a rustic touch that doesn't scream Halloween. Now mix in vintage glass bottles, greens, ambers, blues to break up the fabric and add a bit of old-world shine. It's simple and striking. These items work together because they contrast soft textiles with hard glass, and the nostalgia factor is real. Who wouldn't smile seeing a pumpkin in a tartan pattern? Just watch for clutter. Too many bottles or oversized pumpkins can quickly swallow your space. Stick with odd numbers for better visual interest. Fall mantle decor doesn't have to be complicated or expensive. Try mixing natural elements, vintage finds, and playful touches to reflect your own style. The right combination can turn your mantle into the highlight of your living space. No magic wand required. Why not swap out a few items and see what feels right? Whether you lean classic or quirky, a refreshed mantle sets the tone for the season. Grab some pumpkins, toss in a candle, and let your creativity shine this autumn.